Plants vs. Zombies is a tower defense game. In the game, you have to stop zombies from entering your house by planting various plants. The game just recently celebrated its 10th birthday, so I decided now would be the best time to talk about it. I grew up on this game. I used to play it all the time. When I was younger, I had at least 200 hours on this game. So because of this, I may be biased, but I'll try my best not to be biased. So after 10 years, does Plants vs. Zombies still hold up? The answer is yes. In this video, I will answer just why the game is so good in my opinion. In Plants vs. Zombies, you have to defend your home from zombies, using different plants. To place these plants, you need sun. You can get sun from plants like sunflowers and sunshrooms. You can also collect falling sun from the sky. If you have no sun, well, you can't plant anything. There are a variety of different plants, each of which have different purposes. Majority of the plants are useful. And then there's the plantern. I don't understand this thing. You use it for literally one level and then never touch it again. It's not even a real plant. This game gets a 3 out of 10 for being unrealistic. There are also a variety of zombies you will face, each with different difficulty. The game isn't very hard to catch on to. It's pretty simple. You just plant things to guard your home. Even though the game repeats this over and over, it never gets repetitive throughout the game. You are unlocking new plants almost every level, so every level there is always something new to try. And occasionally there are levels like Walnut Bowling where you have to hit zombies using walnuts, and Whack a Zombie, where you, well, whack zombies. It's pretty self-explanatory. All these things make the game less repetitive and more enjoyable. Next, let's talk about how much content this game has. This game has way more content than your average tower defense game. It has the regular adventure mode, minigames, puzzle mode, survival mode, and even a Zen garden mode. In the minigames section, we have minigames like Call 'em Like You See 'em, which is just the biggest mess in history, but it's still fun. Slot machines, which for me is underage gambling. From minigames where the zombies are invisible to literally Bejeweled but Plants vs. Zombies themed, there's a variety of content here. I oftentimes find myself playing the minigames more than the other modes, simply because of how different every minigame is. There's a lot of content here. There's probably something for everyone in the minigame section. There's also puzzle mode, which is just Vase Breaker and iZombie. There isn't a lot in the puzzle section, but it's still really fun. Then there's survival mode, which is just the main game, but there's no story involved. It's simple yet fun. In Zen garden mode, you just water plants and fertilize them. Not much to it. There's a lot of content in this game. Keep in mind, the game is only $5. That's a lot of content for a $5 tower defense game. By the way, can we just talk about how there is no paid purchases in this game? And it's made by EA. What a rare sight to behold. Although PopCap, the company responsible for Plants vs. Zombies, was sold to EA after releasing the game, I'm still surprised EA didn't add paid purchases to the Game of the Year edition. Oh, they made Plants vs. Zombies too. Let me check this out. Wait, I have to buy the Snow Pea? But can't you just unlock that for free in the original Plants vs. Zombies? Oh, the game was made by EA. Yeah, that explains a lot. Next, let's talk about the graphics. The graphics are very upbeat and charming. The style fits the concept of the game very well. There's not much to say about the graphics, but they're very good in my opinion. Let's talk about the soundtrack. Now, there isn't a lot of songs in the soundtrack, but the songs the soundtrack does have are really good, especially for being made by only one person. And who could forget one of the most iconic pop songs ever written? The soundtrack sounds very charming and upbeat. It fits the style of the game extremely well. That's all there really is to the game, so that's why I think Plants vs. Zombies still holds up in 2019. The game is really enjoyable because of the amount of content, the lack of repetition, the soundtrack, the graphics, and overall just being a fun game to play. I would give Plants vs. Zombies an 8 out of 10, and I would recommend playing it if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a comment telling me what you thought of the video. I would love to see some feedback to know what I can improve on. And also tell me your opinions on Plants vs. Zombies in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Roll the outro.